Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Friday, October the 7th. My name is Barry Anerson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get in, and it is a free room. I share my screen all day long, and I'm live on the mic between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If you'd like to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, you can just type this into your browser, click on it. You'll be taken to a subscription page. You'll see a promo code there. Excuse me. Also, our open house will be from October 17th to October 21st. That's not next Monday, but the Monday after for the week, Monday to Friday inclusive. There'll be a link here in the body, of the YouTube, in the text part, for you to click on. And I would encourage you, if you don't have trade ideas at all, it's a great way to learn about what we do. You come onto the room all day long. We'll show you how we use trade ideas. If you have trade ideas, but just the standard package, and you are thinking about maybe trying Holly, our AI strategy window, that would be a great time for you to do it. So again, I'll have the link in. Just check in the text of this of the YouTube video, not the video, but you know what I mean, the text portion. All right. Okay, I'm in one trade right now. This is Booz Allen. Let me just keeping an eye on it. Make it over here. Booz Allen was a Holly trade from yesterday, so it had been triggered several times. I didn't follow it. I should have. This would have been a fantastic short, but I started watching it, and I was talking to the room about this one. Excuse me. A little bit underneath this is the 200-day moving average. And if you look at the daily, if you look at the daily chart, in fact, I think the 200-day will probably show up here. Yeah, there's a 200-day moving average. Look at the daily chart, though. Look, here's a bottoming tail there, a little bit of a tail, not a tail, but the body is there. You've got, look like a bit of support in this area. Yesterday, look at today. So I said, you know what, let's watch this for a bounce. And so I took the trade right at 29.77. 29.77. Put a mark right there. I did sell some. Now, I didn't expect very much out of this, all right? I was looking at maybe 30 being a real roadblock. It appears that it is, but you never know. It might pop through. But I did take some out at 67. No, what am I saying? I got to find 29.87, a dime. So just watching this one to see whether or not it can really pop through that 30 mark. And if it does, I mean, look at the potential that it could have. So that's why I'm still in this one. Now, said in the morning, looked at the Holly trades that we have for today. Probably one of the lightest days. We only had 3 short and 2 long strategies making the cut today. So only 5 total strategies. And we've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've only had 8 strategies or alerts for the entire day. 2 o'clock right now, a little before 2 o'clock, but so we may get a few more alerts, but a very, very quiet day. And that's what I kind of thought would happen. We don't have a lot of strategies that make the cut. The day, obviously, Holly's just looking at it and thinking, you know what, there's not a lot of statistical edge for today. Doesn't mean that we cannot find stocks to trade. Now, I did take a couple of these. The first solar worked out okay. I got in at about, this is the short, 37.56. Got out some at 37.34, and then basically got out the rest as it moved up. So not incredibly dynamic. I also took PPC, which did not work out. Took the trade right around here at 1986. Tried to get down here, but it didn't. And as it moved up, I took myself out of the trade at 20. Did take a long trade early on. The Holly alert was at, looks like it's covered up. I know why. The alert was at 690, and the price is at 690 right now. It did pop up to 711, and ended up taking most of it out right here. So not very dynamic, but however, Ampel is one that I actually missed. Should have taken this one for sure. The alert was at 1689 to short basically the top. SPY started to fall right around here, and so did this one. And unfortunately, I just didn't take this one. However, Now the other thing is it's a holiday on Monday in Canada, Thanksgiving Day, and I guess it's sort of a bank holiday in the States. So on Monday the market is open. I will be here, definitely opening up the room, business as normal. But that's probably maybe another reason why it's a bit of a light Friday. Now, what did we trade today? Come into the market. If you come into the trading room early, I usually open the room at about 8:45. This is one that definitely caught my eye, GPS, the gap. And very few earnings plays. This is not exactly an earnings play, but they did release September retail figures, and obviously they were pretty good. Market liked it. I watched this one. We were talking about it in the pre-market, and I watched this one, and what I liked about it was that it was holding its gains. It didn't, other than this little outlier here, which may or may not have been a real trade. It basically was holding its gains. So I was absolutely watching this right at the open. And this came in the most upward momentum right now. It actually popped in 20 seconds after the market opened, 24.63. 24.63 was the alert. And I ended up taking the trade at 24.75, right about here. Let's put a mark, that's close enough, 24.73, but 24.75. I took the trade right here, and look what happened after that. Again, for a very, in theory, quiet Monday, or quiet Friday. I got out some at when it broke over 25, 25.03, and then made over $1. I almost made $2 on this trade, but took out some at 25.57, some at 26.37, I think, yeah, 26.37, and got out the balance here. So that was just a really, really good trade. A lot of people in our room were in this one, and it was just a matter of really seeing this one in the pre-market and then hopping on it as it held all of its pre-market gains, and it looked like this was going to be one of the few strong ones of the day because, again, it's not earnings season. Earnings season does start next week. So I think the market was just kind of, for today, kind of starved for anything that was moving quickly and well, and that this was the one. And let's see, what else? Yeah, TSN actually turned out pretty well on a bounce play. Where are we here? The TSN turned out quite well, actually. This was one that a lot of people in the room, I think Real brought it to our attention around here. And this was a short for a lot of people. Now, what really caught my attention on this is that this is Tyson Foods and PPC, the one that Holly wanted us to short. Same sector, okay? Chicken, well, not the chicken sector, but the same sector. And so when I saw PPC starting to come up, I thought, well, maybe this is going to do the same thing. And I thought, okay, look at these bottoming tails here. Again, what this means is that the sellers trying to knock it down, buyers take it up. Sellers knock it down, the buyers take it up. Remember, this is where it closes. So on this move here, with all these little bottoming tails, I thought it had a decent shot, and I could put a pretty tight stop on it. Got into the trade at 67.22. Right above, actually, I wonder why I didn't take it here. I took the trade at 67.22. I guess maybe I was waiting for a break of this whole number. It held, so I took the trade at 67.22 and rode this up and got out some at 67.32 almost immediately, just in case it was going to, this was kind of whippy action, but got rewarded and sold at 67.92 and then was out the balance here. So it turned out to be a really nice little trade. I mean, just basically watching to see if something like this with all these bottoming tails, that should be your clue that, all right, the sellers are really trying like heck to keep knocking it down, and the buyers keep taking over and closing it higher than these bottoming tails. So in this particular case, I was able to put a pretty tight stop on it. So anyway, it worked out very well. I know a lot in the room took advantage of that one. And let's see, what else? ARRS. Okay, this, you see right there, came in at 29. I got in a little bit late, unfortunately. There was the alert right on the opening candle, 29. I ended up taking the trade at about 29.24. 29.24. I mean, this was just a huge move up, of course. Watch this action here. Took the trade. Looked like it was basing. 29 was going to hold. Took the trade at 29.24. Had a nice, but it was pretty whippy. Again, the reverse of what was happening. Look at these. The reverse of what was happening to the other one that we're talking about, TSN. All these topping tails now. Again, buyers trying to take it up, sellers knocking it down, buyers taking it up, sellers knocking it down. Now, finally, it worked for a while. Thought, all right, maybe this is ready to roll, but 29.50 proved to be too hard a stumbling block, and so I got out of the trade around 29, just under 29.40. So, anyway, let's see what BAH is doing. Still holding this 30 mark, so everything is not too bad there. Never know what might happen. Balance of the day might maybe the SPY gets a big pop. SPY is actually popping right now. Look at the market was down. This bit of a downturn, bit of a consolidation, little action here, a little consolidation, a little bit of a pop, flag, and then all of a sudden a nice pop. See if it can take this out. I'm going to put an alert right here on the SPY. See if it takes that out, and that might really get the market ripping again for today, and would help perhaps stocks like this. That is it. So if you're Canadian and you're taking a long weekend and not going to trade on Monday, have a great long weekend. The bond market is closed on Monday in the States, so we might see some light action. The stock market is completely open, but there may be a few people taking the day off. But I'll certainly be here. We'll be opening the room as usual. I thought my video was paused. And again, in the text of this video, in the email, don't forget to look for the linking so that you can sign up for the open house. Sorry, the open house that starts a week Monday on October 17th, Monday to Friday inclusive. You'll get full access to trade ideas. Everything we have to offer, real time, the whole bit. Just sign up for it. Great way to learn about trade ideas. And also, if you already have trade ideas, but just the standard, and you want to try Holly, that is a great week for you to do it. All right, thanks for listening. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.